Name is Valentine. How you doing, baby? You know, I'm getting the ice ready, getting the ice ready. Hey, Dobson family, how you doing, love? I was going to do a panel, but I changed my mind. I was going to do a panel, but I changed my mind. I wanted to do a tag it. I was going to do a panel, but my panels, I'm trying to cut this down. Where am I doing? Oh, all right, got it. Thank you guys. Just settle in, settle in, settle in. Enjoy the music. We're going to wait for people to come in. We're waiting for people to come in. Hey, my sweet Mama Ray Ray. How my sweet Pooh doing? Mwah to you, Mama Ray Ray. Hey, Casey, Casey. How you doing, my Mama Ray Ray again? Keep calm and smoke. I am good. I am good. I am good. Don't let nobody steal your joy, because people would test you. They would test you because of the hate that they have in their heart for whatever reason. They would test you. And I've been coming across some haters. And that's because I support people. So when people come to my page and they come, more than once, I think I should go support you now. And just so happened, the hate comes to my page. You know how that take place. How you doing, my baby? How you doing, 49 cent? But I was going to do a panel, but I said my panel is on on Sunday. And that's what my panel shall be. My panel should be on Tuesday, like I said so. Hello, Panda's hair care. How you doing, love? But the hate is real. The hate is real. The hate is real. But we're going to grind today. We're going to network today. And we're going to speak upon people trying to steal your joy. Yes, this morning was crazy. Yeah, this morning was crazy. But that started from yesterday. That stupidness started from yesterday. So he thought that him and his minions thought they was going to disturb my train, but you can't break my spirit. I let nobody break my spirit. So I blasted my music and I drowned him out and I drowned his minions out. I was going at him dolo. For some reason, all my friends went and left. I have 14 people in here, 16 people in here. All I don't know who they was. They was just probably sitting up in here looking at the hatred. Hello, Dave's poem. How you doing? How you doing, love? If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for your sister. I gladly appreciate it. But I got the grind. I got a goal and I got the grind. I got a goal and I got the grind. Hey, she reviews. It wasn't no confusion. It's just that I always go on after you, but maybe people didn't know that. It's okay. Everybody gotta get their grind on. Everybody gotta get their grind on. I have no problems, but I must finish this goal. I have to finish this goal. I have to finish my goal. But like I said, be careful who you support, and be careful when you see people in the chat, do not be so quick to grab everybody in the chat. We had some minions. Thank you, love. I'm doing good. Can I have some sugar? You can have some sugar, sugar. Hey, sis. Hey, Mom Mora. How you doing? How you, honey? It's just that it's sad when, like, this the love train, and and I've been getting hit with hatred just for supporting people, which I don't care. You coming to the right one here. I do not care. My clapback game is good, and you're not going to work my nerves because I do not know you personally. But it's sad that, oh wow, you were sharing with us who we need to steer clear of. Yeah, we had some minions in here. We had some minions that started from last night. And last night, it was just talking about community. Hello, bio life. How you? They might pop in here today, but like I said, if they pop in here, if they get disrespectful, just remove their comment. Let them speak their piece. Let them speak their piece. Let them speak their piece. Hey, Quisha Show. How you doing, love? Glad to see you here too, honey. But I was so mad I was going to do a panel, but I'm like, no, I control my own shit. I'm the conductor of this train, and I'm going to do my street talk tomorrow. This is my love train. This is the train where people get a chance to see each other, when they get to meet up with each other. I'm not going to let somebody stop my show. Homeboy got me twisted. Hello, Life is Tasha. How you doing, love? But it's a shame when, because you are a Black woman, you are a Black woman, and you have Black men that come after you and say what they think is hurtful things. You cannot say hurtful things to me. And that's what my thing is going to be about tomorrow. This hate between men and women got to stop. It has to stop. And he thought he was going to come up in here and steal my joy and say things that I have already heard. There's nothing that you are saying to me I have not heard. We have all, us as women, any name that you can call a woman has heard already. If you're still getting your feelings hurt by anything a man say, you need to do some self-love. We have been called every name in the book, and it's the same name in the book. You say the same sentences, the same names that you think is going to hurt. That's why I say women and men, because a lot of people say hurtful stuff. People say hurtful stuff that they think is going to hurt you. But if you think about what they're saying, it's all the same school book. It's a school book that they give out to hurt people's feelings. So you're not saying nothing new. When you say something that's true, maybe that'll hurt. But this online bullying got to stop. It don't have to stop, but it doesn't bother me. They wasn't bothering me in the type of sense. It's just that yesterday I was supporting people who support me. So while they was on, I went on. So they were speaking upon, money and stuff like that. As you have this beautiful heart and that kind caring, I'm glad you're my friend too, Dave. But so I was like, if people watch, how they spend their money and save their money, they can make their own business, start their own business. But we have to start by saving our money and stop spending our money everywhere. But it starts from the individual. But it was according to the topic. So one of these women haters come under my comment, oh, you Black, you single, you're a single mother, you're killing the kids. Oh boy, he did typical stuff I see on his male bashing things, but that was in somebody else's chat. So this morning when I did my coffee run, he brought it to my chat. because he thought that I gave a, no, I don't, at my age, I heard everything. But the thing is, people try to steal your joy. And my thing is, do not let somebody steal your joy. If you started out happy, you stay happy. And you find somewhere in your mind that you can block them out and put that joy back in your heart. Put that joy back in your heart. When he heard me cut my music on and play my favorite songs, and I was like, let's go, let's go. When he saw that I don't know Dominion, but it's a lot of channels that hate Black women. It's a lot of channels that hate Black women. And being that I happen to show support to, that's why I say, be careful who you show support to, and be careful. Yeah, because you see a name and you want a subscription, don't be, oh, how you doing, jumping the muffin? Don't be too quick to go jump and get people. You need to check out their content first. You need to see what they are about. You could be friending trolls, which will cost you in the long run. You could be befriending a troll. Just like they come in here, and if you hide them, they're gonna send their come in under another name. So in all your mind, and you thinking it's a new name, let me grab them. That's why you have to look at people's content. And it seems like this always happens when I support other people. I always get drama when I support other people. So you have to be careful who you support. But I'm telling you one thing, this hatred for Black women and these channels are milking it. I'm like, what is wrong with you men? What is wrong? I'm like, like I said, I was going to do a panel on it because I was just that. Yes, you must, when you go, that's why I check people content out first. If you may want your numbers, but sometimes you got to say no. You got to know if that's a dummy account, a regular account. You have to know. You would know if it's a dummy account. Sometimes people are just YouTube watchers, so they may not have no content, but you see them all the time in the chat. You know they are just YouTube watchers. Okay, Calvin, no problem. You would know that, okay, they're just YouTube watchers. But if you never seen them in the chat and never seen them no place else, don't be so quick to go jump and give them a subscription. Sometimes you got to say no. Sometimes you got to be very careful on these YouTube streets. You got to be very careful. And I am a person that I love topics. So you really made my day. I love topics. But I'm not on my love train. It's strictly a love train. I'm not going to debate you. I don't really debate people. I say what I say. You say what you say. We agree to disagree. I don't add anyone without content or exactly. Green organic. I was gonna do the panel, but my panels is on Sundays, and I am the conductor of this train, and I'm gonna do the panel Sunday. I'm not gonna take away people time that I have. People are growing in here. I'm not going to short their time for some idiots that hate Black women. I'm not going to do it. You're going to hate me one more day, but you're not going to get your way today. And then I do know it's not the person who channel I went into. You can't control your chat. Your chat going to say certain things. Your chat is going to say certain things. But when I have my panel, if people are not respectable and they come with any hate when I do my panel, please remove them. Please remove them. But poor Green Organic, it was so wild there last night. It was too much for her. It was too much for my sister. I give her props though. She tried her best. But they got so many different accounts. They kept coming in with different accounts. Who knew they was going to find me this morning? Who knew? So guys, y'all sit up here and y'all know what to do. Y'all sit up here. I was here for that crap. But he didn't steal my joy. Honey, I still had a good time. I still got my party on. I still felt good. He didn't know what to do with that energy. He did not know what to do with that energy. He did not understand. You cannot break my spirits. He do not understand. Like, I'm sick of people talking about any mother or any father. The child is here already. There's no need to keep bashing men. There's no need to bash women. The focus should be on the child. The community should care about the child. Telling a grown woman about all the different ways of how she had that child is not going to help because the child is here already. Beating up a deadbeat dad is not going to help put no food in that baby's stomach. We have to come together as a community and figure out what are the needs of these kids. Because now these kids are broken and now they're going to become broken adults. That's where our energy should be focused on, not who's going to win the women or man battle, who's right and who's wrong. Both of you guys are wrong. And I'm tired of people thinking that if you don't encourage, you're discouraging. Correct. And I'm tired of people thinking that if you come, I swear, mama, not all men are trash. I don't you understand these rules behind people. Do they have no they don't have no respect for nothing because it's a trend. It's a trend now. How do we disrespect the Black woman? It's a trend. It's what's popular. It's what make people get up in the morning. A lot of them is not trolls. They're just real people that bash. They are not trolls. Trolls are just people who come in there. These are real people who does bashful things. These are real people with hate in their heart. I'm tired of the confusion that if you come from a single parent home, the child is going to be all messed up. And if you come from a double parent home, a child is going to be great. I'm one to tell you, every single child is an at-risk kid. Every single child, I don't care who your mama is, who your papa is, how good you are as a parent, or how bad you are as a parent. Every single child is an at-risk kid because they have these youth have a world of their own. The same way when we was growing up. The same way when we was growing up, especially before hip hop and when hip hop came in, regardless if they had good parents or not, we had our own world. We was in our own circle. We was in our own cipher. Yes, every child is at risk. Every single child. Every single child get their hormones come in, their testosterone kick in, their estrogen kick in. This one start looking at that one start looking at that one. This one thinks I'm not pretty. This one goes for depression. I have had kids that was cutters. I have had kids that was cutters, if y'all know what cutters are, who came from two family households. I have had mothers and fathers walking as a unit to talk to me to try to help their child. Mothers and fathers coming as a unit. I'd have seen kids coming from the worst families, but were the best kids. You never know. You got to leave that in God's hands and pray your child do what's right. Do what's right. You got a lot of these parents who kids are in school, doing really good in school, and never knew that their child went to that clinic and got that thing done. Never knew that child was having sex. Never knew, because their child come home at the same time, bring home good grades, but did not know that child was having a secret life. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them. Honey, you never know. I'm around it. I work around it. I know. This is not what I think. This is what I know. This is what I know. I seen kids one year, nice kids. The next time I see them, they was oh, you was one. You can't sit up there and blame anything on parents. Our parents could do better. Yes, they could. But don't think that somebody from a bad household, the kid is going to be bad. The two parents, let's blame it on the black female. Let's blame it on the black female. Let's blame it on the black female. Okay, you win. Homeboy told me I was exposed. You have been exposed. I said, okay, thank you. I've been exposed. What else? Because you called me a little boy. I said, yes, you was a little boy yesterday and you still a little boy today. And you go play in the sandbox over there. Then, oh, you don't want to talk about debate. Debate about what? I'm not debating. I was one too and had both parents. I did get that. Why the panel went to the left like that? Because you have these other, I don't want to give their names, but you have certain channels that their content is mainly about the black woman. So they have offspring now. They have offspring. They have offspring. So every time you get into, anytime you speak upon the community or the black community, is always focused on the black mother and all of this other crap. Not to mind you, I never once said nothing about a man. I never said nothing about a black man. I never said nothing about a boy. I didn't say anything about the male. I was speaking upon money. We should save our money. How did the hate come from out of that? I don't know. That wasn't even part of the topic. But you have these main channels that come on every night. And they just keep disrespecting. So now they have offsprings. If you hate the black woman or you hate a woman that much, don't deal with us. See how that's simple. They're paying child support. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you about child support. Child support was stated by men, not women. Women were not in power when them laws were stated. When them laws was implemented, women were not in power. It was because back in the days, you had to be married. You had to be married. You was considered, you ever seen back in the days when your child, if you was from like the city, your child went down south went, meaning it went and had a baby and it came back, and then next thing you know, all of a sudden the mother had another baby, or we didn't see the mother pregnant. But you remember them thing called shotgun weddings? So a lot of these men, they found out that their kids was having intercourse. And through this intercourse, their daughters was getting pregnant. They could not find these men. So they implemented this thing called child support. I can't make you marry my daughter. I can't keep you from running from town to town. But if I put a court order out that you have to pay child support, you will be found. That's why child support was implemented. Because back in the days, you were going to take care of your child. And the man set that in order, not the woman. These men, these dads saw their daughters getting pregnant. And their daughters happen to be daughters of high-class men. These daughters happen to be daughters of lawyers and judges and DAs and all these other things. So child support is what it's supposed to do. Back in them days, you were going to take care of them kids. It wasn't none of that crap about when I have, and I give. That's not feeding a child's stomach. Back in the day, they didn't play that mess. All this crap we talking now, they didn't play that mess back in the days. All this sympathy for child support, men who get child support, grandpa had to do it. If he didn't marry grandma, grandpa was paying that child support, okay? They even said it to as even if a man and woman divorced or whatever, and if that woman was with him long enough, he still has to pay her. What makes people in these days of time think they can get away with it? A woman is only doing what is within her rights. If she feels it's in her rights to get child support, that is within her rights. Sons, men, how many times daddy told you to, well, daddy, mommy, whoever, how many times have you been told to bag it up? We've told you plenty of times, bag it up. Women use contraception. It takes two. It takes two. I don't care if the woman is good, the man is good, or vice versa. It takes two. No, but you got good men who take care of their kids, but we are feeling sorry for the ones that's on child support. You got good men out here, and you never see these good men. You'll see a good woman downgrade a woman. You'll see good women down, but you would never see good men check these men. You would never hear a good man say, hey, I pay for my kid, why you can't pay for yours? You don't hear them type of conversations. You don't hear men on them type of conversations. I don't want to hear about the child support because guess what? I'm with kids whose parents pay child support. They don't feel loved. Like I said, I had cutters. I had kids with different personalities. I have had kids when they sit around and they talk, and the conversations that I hear them say will it always breaks my heart. I wish it was more of me that I can spread around to help these kids. These kids are in pain. These kids are hurting. They don't care if mommy's wrong. They don't care if daddy's wrong. They just want mommy and daddy. That's all they want. No, you don't. That's why they're angry. See, a lot of them is angry because that balance is away. That balance of dad is not being there. That balance is taken away. So a lot of women, a lot of men, when they can't get at a man, they go after the women. Like if a man, if you have an abusive man, he usually had a bad day. So let me go home and abuse the woman. And when in women, they have a bad day, they yell at the kids. It's a chain reaction. It's a chain reaction. But you would never, like, men want praises. They want praise for what? If you're a good dad, you're going to get praised. These good need to step up. These good men need the same way women step up, good men need to step up. I was angry because I wanted more time with my mom, and she works full time. That my mother did too, but then she changed her hours. She did nighttime, but she was tired. But we all wanted something growing up. We all want something, and sometimes you have to explain to these kids too. You know, when you get older, you see the prices of these cell phones. Everybody got a phone now. Back in the day, it was only one phone. It was only one phone. Now everybody got a phone. That's different bills. Now you got to pay for Wi-Fi. Then you got to pay for cable. Then you got to pay for rent. I mean, all these different bills now. Two people have to work. Two people in the household have to work, and these kids need to work too. It's bad enough. I see so many single women, as well as two couple people, but so many single women is at their wits' end. Is at their wits' end. So what? They fell in love, or they had intercourse with somebody that they thought that was good for them. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Only thing it matters is the child is here. The child is here. What do we do about the child that's here? I don't care how the child got here. I don't care what the parents' intent was when they met. The child is here now. Them same kids that's joining these gangs. These same kids that's joining these gangs. Them same kids is looking for a big brother. Them same kids that's looking for an uncle. Them same little girls that's looking for somebody to say you cute, you pretty. See, that's the part nobody don't want to deal with. Me too, she reviews. My mom and dad had no less than two jobs on any given day. Why brother and I weren't monitored? That's what you call latchkey kids. That's what you call latchkey kids. Latchkey kids is another one. Latchkey kids is another set of kids that go down the wrong path. They go as ain't but so much a parent could do. At the end of the day, we gotta work. We gotta work. And when they get older, they gonna need to work. But unfortunately, with the increase in prices and everything, mama had to leave the house. Mama had to leave the house. Before, at least mother was there, but the father was providing. And then we got this thing that, and I'm so sick of hearing this one too. The government pushed the men out the house. The government pushed the men out the house. And I'm trying to figure out, how did that happen? I made mistakes, but my determination was greater. Exactly. I am trying to figure that out. How are you doing, Naima? I'm not a word specialist. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you Buckner. How you doing? Welcome all aboard the Love Train. But today we talking about don't let nobody steal your joy. That's all they can do, honey. But see, when my mother did go to work, to me, I saw that was the best gift of love that it could be. Even though I wanted more time, she was worrying about my stomach. She was worrying about keeping a roof over my head. To me, that was the best part of love. I may have wanted other things, but seeing somebody go to work every day, that's love. These kids need to appreciate that. We got some kids too. But like I said, the next thing I don't like, these are all going to be topics. It's going to be random topics when we do a panel, but I'm just speaking how I feel. Just in case my haters are listening. I would like to know, how did the government push the men out the house? Can somebody please make that make sense to me? Make that make sense to me. I would like to know, how did that happen? Oh, I got to cut on my light. Have to cut on my light, got to cut on my light, got to cut on my light. I forgot I was using the rest of the sunlight. I am still waiting for a beautiful answer. But sometimes kids will have two parents. They still together and get everything they instill. These are great topics to cover. Thank you. We're gonna definitely now. Hopefully, my Wi-Fi is not messing with me. It's trying to say it's unstable. But I would like to know, how did the government get the man out the house? I'm waiting. I'll wait. I hear what they be saying. I hear what they be saying. I hear you. I hear you loud. Come on, connection. Don't mess up on me. Don't mess up on me. Don't mess up on me. I hear you loud and clear. But nobody has explained to me how the government got the man out of your house. Number one, if you are the head of the household, the government cannot get you out the house. Now, can they? If you're the head of your household and taking care of your house, how did Section 8 and food stamps get that man out the house? If you are the head of the household. If you wasn't head of the household, again, I grew up with both parents, all my 10 siblings, but some did well and some did not. Exactly. But we on the government now. We on the government. They saying the woman pushed the man out the house because the government gave them assistance. Because the government did what? Pay the rent? Because the government gave food stamps? So I know back in the days, if you was on public assistance, I know I seen Claudine. Who's seen Claudine in here? That's a true story. When you was on public assistance back in the days, they did come to your house to check and see was a man in there. They did come and inspect your house. That part is true. But if you are the head of your household, how do they push you out your house? How you doing, the silver? The silver. How you doing? If y'all haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for your sister. I gladly appreciate it. So the government broke up families. They took the men out the house. The women chose the government money over the men. That still don't make sense to me. Hello, Let's Stream Game Entertainment. How are you? But he was not married to Claudine. If she had to get money from the government, he shouldn't have been in her house. I'm not speaking upon when she got the man. I'm just saying it was a true story. Back in the days, they came to check the household. So that part is true. I knew they wasn't married, but hold up. They did get married at the end. He married that woman. It doesn't make me go, The thing is, she had all these kids. The thing is, the man was never the head of the household. The man wasn't bringing home no money. So the woman had to go get assistance. That's what happened. And if the man left the house, just like in Claudine, how did the next man get in there? If the man took your baby daddy out the house and told your baby daddy he had to go, how did the next man end up in that house? Just like in Claudine, they hid him. He was hiding in closets, hiding this and hiding that. That was all the next man. So why baby daddy couldn't do it? Baby daddy left because he wanted to leave. The man left because he wanted to leave. Because if the next man could get in your spot, that means you could have stayed there. That means the government wasn't getting men out your house. Well, they're quick to tell you that. systematically, that's what happened, and that's why the households are broken up. No, you were never the man of the house. You wasn't paying no rent. You wasn't bringing home no food. So they went to get assistance. And because of the rules and regulations, you could not be seen in the house. Key word, you could not be seen in the house. Did you have to leave? No, because the minute you left, the next man got there. So you didn't have to go now, did you? Exactly. He left because he did not want to stay there. Let's call a spade a spade. But you want to bark on women. And they still are leaving today and going to make other children. I think the government did that to keep women. No, the government did not do that. The man did that. The man should have been head of the household. Man can't, the government ain't did keep, no. If the man was head of, if he was, first of all, if he was married, the man is the head of the household, you ain't got no need to go for public assistance now, do you? If a man was doing his job, why would I need to go to public assistance? And if that man wasn't working for whatever reason, because we do got to remember, it's hard for Black men to get a job. Yes, we know all this already. But what was the excuse for your next man? Your next man, the other man you bought in the house didn't work neither. How did he end up staying? So why didn't you stay? Oh yes, honey. This is supposed to. I might go out. I might go out in 10 minutes. I'm going to go out and I'm going to open. I am going to open up. I'm going to come back in on Yard Stream. I'm going to come back in on Yard Stream and y'all could do all the talking y'all want about it. Y'all can do it. I am going to do it in 15 minutes. Within an hour, y'all can come right back on Yard Stream. If the man was taking care of his home, the woman would not have to. Exactly. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, speak your piece, bro. Speak your piece, because I love men. I have nothing bad to say about them. I'm just stating what they be stating. The thing is, we have to start taking responsibility for ourselves. I don't want to hear women need to take responsibility. Men need to take responsibility. When you go meet your maker gonna ask you and tell you what you did in your life. He ain't gonna say because of. He ain't not gonna say because of nothing. Sometimes you just got, a lot of men don't know how sugar love. People forget that verse. I don't know. I don't know. So in 10 minutes, we are going to go live. Mike is here too. My brothers are in here. My brothers is in here. But sometimes, yes, we got to have real live discussions. Sometimes you have to have real live discussions. Technically, this is what I came to YouTube for. This is what I came to YouTube for. So we can build. We can build. Let's get rid of this hatred. Let's get rid of this hatred we have for others. Let's get rid of the hatred we have for. First, we got to get rid of the hatred you have for yourself. He was mad because he couldn't steal my joy. That's not going to happen. I've been in a lot of ugly places and I still kept my joy. They trying to figure out, how can she still smile? How can she still joke? Let me tell you something. I see life like this. There's only one thing in life that's permanent. Only one thing in life is permanent, and that is death. Anything besides death, you can tweak it, you can fix it, you can get over it. But death is the only thing that's permanent. So I care about stuff like that. That's why I love people. I seen women who walk away, leave the dad to raise their kids alone. We have all of that. But the thing is, we're not going to classify all women, all men. We can go back and forth. And oh gosh, I'm getting my time wrong. In 10 minutes, y'all guys can you guys can mix and mingle. In 10 minutes, I'm going to set up the yard stream. Y'all can come back in and y'all can give me y'all view. Y'all can give me y'all point of view. Y'all come on in and let's get popping. We're going to get it popping. We're going to get this called, well, I do a thing called street talk. Street talk is when I talk to real people and do real interviews, raw and uncut. And now I brought my street talk to YouTube. So it's called Street Talk on Live. Street Talk on Live. Well, we're going to do some street talk tonight, and we're going to do some street talk tomorrow. How you doing, Princess? How you doing, my love? If y'all haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. I gladly appreciate it. We get ready to go over in 10 minutes. Y'all know I got to get my ice ready. Y'all know I got to get my, this was great chat. Heading out. Have a great evening. Okay, Pandy, if you come back in, Chickle up, I have done that already. Well, okay, yeah. Oh, you chit chat already. Cool. Eight minutes. Pandy, don't forget, if you could, come back in. If you're going out, if you're going to pop in, pop in. I'm going to get my ice set up right now. I got to get I am the ice queen of YouTube. Sugar Love, the ice queen of YouTube. I need 2 more likes. 2 more likes to 25. 2 more likes to 25. I'm going to get her ice ready. I'm going to go out and come right back in. Hello, Walker fan. That's right. That's why I don't get heated. I got that ice, baby. I got that ice, baby. Yeah, ice, baby. Ice, baby. Woo! Give me 1 second. I'm getting a shirt that says Sugar Love. Come and get your ice baby. Love it, love it. Guys, I'm going out and I'm coming back in. I'm going out. I'm coming back in as a panel. Please return. Please return. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Be right back, my lovies.